I'm not quitting. Not yet. But I do want to talk about it. Quitting YouTube. A lot of people have done it. Heck, even the person who was at one point the largest YouTuber on the platform, the largest sole YouTuber on the platform, PewDiePie, he's kind of said he's kind of quit. Not really quit, but more kind of retired, where he's not really making it like a priority anymore. Tfue, he was a Fortnite pro player. He streamed on Twitch, did YouTube videos. He's quit. He's not streaming or doing YouTube anymore. He's done. It's happened. A lot of people, even some people that I know have quit. Anyway, it's something that's happening. A lot of people are quitting because as this industry, I guess, is starting to age, a lot of guys like myself have been doing this for 10, 15 years. I've been doing it for almost 12 myself. It'll be 12 years in a month, 10 years doing it full time. And nobody knew how long this stuff would last. Everyone was just kind of capitalizing on it when they could and enjoying the ride and having fun with it, myself included. And now, some people are realizing, wow, a decade has passed and this is all I've done and all I've known. What else is there? And so they quit or they take a break or they make it less of a priority or whatever. So that begs the question. A lot of people ask me, when am I going to quit? Am I going to quit? How soon am I going to quit? Well, for one, I have no plan currently to quit YouTube anytime soon, but will I ever quit? I really don't know. This is something I've thought about and I've taken some time to think about. I am getting older, as I've said in a lot of my videos recently. I am 30 years old this year. I'll be 31 actually in a month exactly from the day I'm recording this. September 14th, for those of you guys who don't know my birthday, I'll be 31 years old. Yeah, 30 years old. Now, I'm not trying to sit here and say I'm having like a midlife crisis or whatever, right? But like when you hit 30, you're like, okay, let's, it's just kind of a natural milestone in your life of you're like, all right, let's evaluate things. Let's see where I'm at. What is my life looking like? And for me, all I've known for the entirety of my 20s is doing YouTube and that lifestyle. And it's a lot. It's all encompassing. The way I like to describe it is it's like you're walking on a moving sidewalk, right? You're walking on a moving sidewalk. You're moving fast. Even if you stop, you're still moving. It's still going to keep moving and you're passing things constantly, right? But it is progress. It's moving you forward faster than most other things, right? Obviously, like doing YouTube is an insane job. You can make money and advance in that career way quicker than most things in life. And so when you're on that moving sidewalk, you're like, oh, this is amazing. I'm flying. Let's stay on this, right? But then all of a sudden, you're on it for 10 years and you go, okay, what all did I pass? I don't even know. It was just a blur. Guys, today's video is sponsored by our favorite Manscaped, the global leaders in men's below-the-waist grooming. And for those who don't know, April was Testicular Cancer Awareness Month, but that hasn't stopped Manscaped from spreading awareness all throughout the year. And that's why, along with the help of the Testicular Cancer Society, Manscaped is bringing back their incredible special edition, the Cancer Society Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer in this beautiful purple color. And this will be the last launch of the collectible, so this is your last chance to get it. So if you guys want to pick it up, click the link down below in the description. Go to manscaped.com. Use code WILDSCAPE to get yourself 20% off and free shipping. Once again, that's manscaped.com. The link down below in the description, and the code is WILDSCAPE. Did you guys know one man every hour, every day is diagnosed with testicular cancer? So this is a reminder to check yourself. Check for any lumps, changes in size, or any pain. So to help remind men everywhere to check themselves for testicular cancer, for a limited time, you guys can get the awesome special edition purple Testicular Cancer Society Lawnmower 4.0 electric waterproof trimmer. The best trimmer in the business. Look at this bad boy. The special edition trimmer is a collectible item. There are only 15,000 units in existence, so make sure you get yours today while supplies last, because once they're gone, they are gone. And that's not all. With the launch of this special Lawnmower 4.0 purple trimmer, Manscaped will be donating another $25,000 to their longtime partner, the Testicular Cancer Society, to help those impacted by testicular cancer. Once again, guys, if you guys want to pick this up, click the link down below in the description. Go to manscaped.com. Use code WILDSCAPE. Save yourself 20% off and free shipping on this and all the other amazing products Manscaped has to offer. Thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. At 30 years old, I'm like, okay, what was I missing out on? One thing was my physical health. All I did was sit in a desk for basically 7 years straight at one point, from the time I was like 20 to like 28. Basically, all I did was just sit in a chair for 12 hours a day. I would go out and do stuff here and there, right? But for the most part, I was just sitting here, just editing, recording, replying to emails, messages, managing social media. It was all encompassing, and it's 24/7. It's always on your mind. Even now, it's always on your mind. Even when I'm away from the computer, it's still something I'm thinking about. It's just non-stop, right? So my physical health was one thing that took a toll, because all I did was sit here. I'm tall. I'm 6'5". So naturally, taller guys tend to have back issues just because they have a taller back that supports more weight. And so, yeah, I started having back issues. So now I'm going to the gym. My back is very strong now. I've done a really good job the past like year or two of strengthening my core and my back and my hips and my ass. Glutes. Oh yeah, I've been working on the glutes. The physical health is now something that I'm super working on, but all this stuff takes time. You only have a set amount of time in the day. Obviously, everybody knows this, right? And now I have an hour to an hour and a half dedicated strictly towards my physical health and working out and getting stronger. You know, you give you the time. Actually, it's like 2 hours. It's like 30 minutes driving to the gym. It's like 30 to 45 minutes of actual workout, 20 to 30 minutes driving back, and then a 30-minute shower, you know, so I'm not a stinky, disgusting mess every day. And that's something that I hit a point where I'm like, okay, this has to become a priority. I pushed it away for all these years and sacrificed that to, you know, to benefit my channel and to grow. Now it's time to make that a priority. Other things, personal relationships, okay? Early 20s, your boy was a loser, all right? I had like no friends, no girlfriend, nothing going on. All I knew were my friends online, which granted, those are real relationships. I'm not trying to diminish those, but like at the end of the day, it's good to, you know, go out, touch grass in the real world and talk to real people, especially people that aren't just sucked into this internet thing, because dude, it like warps your whole perception of reality. You ever talk to somebody who all they do is sit online all day about real life stuff? They just have no clue. It's just not, it's like a whole different reality. And that was becoming me because that's all I was doing. And so now I'm like, okay, I now have my fiance. Obviously I want to spend time with her. We've been together for a long time, coming up on 8 years, I think. 9 years? 8 years. 8 years. Coming up on 8 years. So we've been together a long, long time. But a lot of that time, like I said, we were both just inside. She was playing games and, you know, doing things, and I was working on the YouTube stuff. So now it's like, all right, let's spend more time together. Also, I would love to have a kid someday, maybe several. Not 100, I'm not a rabbit, okay? But that's starting to be something, you know, human beings have biological clocks. You can't be really generally having kids in your 40s and 50s. I don't want to get that done in your 30s. And, you know, if you want to have multiple kids, every kid kind of takes a couple years in terms of obviously the 9 months of the pregnancy, and then you have some recovery time, and then, you know, you got to space out the kids a little bit, right? So yeah, anyway, all this is leading towards me basically saying, like, I understand why these people are quitting or why they're taking a step back. It's just because you're doing this thing nonstop and you're so focused on it that a lot of things in life get put to the side or just blurred past, and people realize that at some point, you know, maybe when things slow down, or maybe just they hit a critical point. Like for me with my health, my back, I had a herniated disc. I basically just blew my own back out, and I was like, wow, I am a fucking piece of shit. I need to go and work out and not be such a weak bitch. And so that was kind of my breaking point on that. But yeah, so anyway, quitting YouTube, I don't know if it's ever really something I'm gonna be doing. I'm already kind of in a stage where I'm focused on a lot of other things like the gym, personal relationships, hanging out with Kelly. My dogs are getting older. Archie is 12, coming up on 12. Archie is 12. Kino is coming up on 9. I don't know if you guys remember Kino. I had a video of when Kino was a puppy on my YouTube channel. He's 9 years old now. Like, that's older for a dog, right? So it's like, I know I only have so much time left with them, so I want to make sure that their last stage of life is enjoyable and fun and fulfilling, and they're not just, you know, just laying around the house while dad makes YouTube videos and stuff, right? So it's just a lot of these things, and it's just a lot to think about. But ultimately, I don't really see myself ever quitting. I don't really think it'll happen. Maybe there's a time where I quit doing gaming content, but maybe not, because another thing that happened last year, I had a bunch of health issues, some of which I talked about, some of which I didn't. I was a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to get into it now because we're past it. And you guys probably didn't even notice it, especially on this channel, because even though I had all those health issues, I was still able to at least sit in this chair and record gaming content relatively unnoticeable to you guys, which is such a blessing and something that I realized, like, wow, even though I'm having all these different health problems that normally would affect other aspects of my life, like doing vlog stuff, I really didn't get to do much last year, and you guys definitely noticed that. Or just, you know, if I had some sort of more physical labor job or whatever, wouldn't be able to do it. But because I just get to sit here and play games and joke with my friends and then do a lot of kind of manager stuff, I can work off my phone. I can literally be laying in the bed working on a laptop for some of the stuff that I do. I'm just really fortunate. Maybe, you know, I just keep on doing the gaming stuff because it is relatively easy. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of stress, but it relatively is obviously easy. I just sit here and play games. It's amazing. But I have other interests and hobbies, especially as I age. You know, I'm big into cars, and I would love to get more into car content. I do some of that on my Tyler Wine channel. Some of you guys may have seen some of that. Just real life stuff in general, hanging out with my friends in person, traveling, a lot of that kind of stuff I think is going to be content that I start to transition into or lean more into. Yeah, I don't really see a way that I ever quit YouTube though. I really don't. Even if my views virtually went to nothing, I still just enjoy the creative process and putting it out. And I would hope that I could at least be entertaining enough to garner some audience no matter what. So that would be my goal. I don't see myself ever quitting YouTube. I don't know, just felt like talking about it because it's a topic that people ask me about a lot. And it's a topic that's kind of relevant right now because, like I said, PewDiePie is taking a break back, right? Because now he's got a kid and he just wants to focus more on his family. And it's like, the dude won YouTube. He beat the game. What more do you want him to do? He has 100 million subscribers. He beat the game, okay? He's made all the money he could ever need. He was the most subscribed person. He had his own bro fist fucking play button. what more is there for him to do other than just do it because he likes it? Which granted, obviously he did, because he still does post some stuff and he still did for the longest time. But at the end of the day, I've talked about this in my last Q&A too. You can only do so much. There's only so much time in the day. There's only so much time in your life. And if you have other things that you wanna learn about or wanna experience or want to get good at, you have to take time away from other things. And yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, listening to me rant. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a like, subscribe if you guys enjoy it. And if you guys want to see me do more videos like this, leave some topics. Yeah, leave some comments down there. Let me know things you would like to hear me talk about. Or maybe some advice. I don't know. I'm kind of like I'm kind of a dad now. I'm kind of a dad. So maybe I got some dad advice. Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.